Hello viewers, I'm SB and welcome back to Hitman 3, where I was just looking at the mastery rewards here on Haven Island, and there's some really interesting stuff. So like, a lot of the levels, let's jump out and look at like one of the levels from 3. A lot of the levels have mastery rewards that, like, this is a great example. This is just a silenced pistol. It's a silenced pistol with the steady aim thing, where you can hold shift and it tightens up the reticle, but I already have like 3 of these. There's a sedative poison vial, which is a cool thing. But again, I think I already have 2 or 3 of these. A lot of rewards are reproduced across different levels from different Hitman games, so that if you just bought Hitman 3 and you didn't play the first 2, you don't have to go back to the first 2 to get the tools in your kit, right? But that also means that I think there's few or maybe even no rewards in the Hitman 3 level masteries that do things that we don't already have covered. Because I've played a bunch of the older stuff. But in Haven Island, there's actually multiple things that I think we don't have a version of yet. This device that you can stick to a wall or a floor or a ceiling or whatever, and then remotely have emit emetic gas. I'm relatively certain this is the only one of these in all of the mastery rewards put together. If we look a little further up, a dart gun that shoots emetic poison. Pretty sure that's unique. And there's also this thing. Check this out. A dagger once owned by the dread pirate known as the Black Almond. It's a knife, but it also contains a dose of lethal poison to like put in food or something. These are really cool rewards. They're going to give us new capabilities that we don't currently have, and they just so happen to be on the level that we were probably going to play around with today anyway. So, I think we're going to be sticking around on Haven Island for just a little bit. That knife is pretty far up, but we should be able to get to mastery level 10. I mean, maybe not today, but like relatively quickly. That said, even though this is not necessarily a super high mastery value action, I kind of want to see what the Bartholomew Hornswoggle is all about, right? Doesn't that seem like a thing we ought to do? And actually, sometimes these have unique stuff associated with them, right? Is there... Well, I mean, come on. Obviously, we're gonna need that. So retrieve a map piece from the sea. Oh, this is the map thing. This is what this map is from. Okay, so from the sea, from the captain, from the guard room. We already know where this is. The sea is large. I do appreciate that it remembers what you were last equipped with. Honestly, I kind of think we're going to stick with this. I think this is a pretty solid set of tools here. Let's just get in here and hornswoggle a guy real good. I promise you, I did not look at this beforehand and figure out that it was the map thing. I just got distracted from the map thing by pirates. And hey, look at that. Everything, this is a perfect confluence of all of our desires, right? So, I'm assuming that these things are going to be marked out on the map for us, because otherwise I don't know how I'm going to find a map piece in the sea. Sea's a big place. Alright, so that's the guard room. There's the sea over there. So that's the villa we just spent most of the last episode in, right? This looks pretty straightforward, except for this part, which might be tricky. Let's go to the right here and grab that piece first. I'm real curious what the, Yeah, hey, how you doing? She's just going to keep up her pitch despite the fact that I have completely disengaged. Oh, did I? Oh, I might have. I might have upset someone. That guy is paying very, very close attention to the sound of the bushes out here. Well, I'm accidentally a genius. I think this is going to be very good for us.
Okay. Everything's
See if I can draw him forward a little bit more. Okay. I mean, we're going to want to be a guard, right? Obviously. We're going into the guard room. Okay. back to work then. I was just taking my my scheduled 15-minute crouch in the bushes break. You know, it's really good for the glutes and core. Also, it's immersion therapy for my allergies. So it's like a whole bunch of stuff. That guy is very inconvenient. Okay, a piece of a treasure map that should be like right here. Or maybe this is just the guard room, and I am to find it in here myself. Well, that's a pamphlet. It's not exactly the same thing. What's in this little room here? Not a lot, honestly. Where does this go? Oh, wait a minute. There's a thing below this. Maybe... I mean, no. The indicators on the map have elevation stuff on them, right? If something's below us, it would show an arrow below us. I would think. I guess we'll go check, you know? Why not? Why not be sure? Is this... Okay, it's just a thing I can poison. Well, you know, it's not showing an indicator that it's on the level above us now, so maybe it's just not specifying height in a very careful way here. Well, don't open it. I do wish you could have 47 unlock something. There it is. Unlock something without necessarily opening it immediately. Like, I almost never want it to open right away. You know, it's so frequently the case that there's something going on the other side of it. As if you're picking locks, you're in a place where you're not supposed to be. Alright, we may as well run over here and grab the one from the sea. Although I guess the captain part of this is going to be the risky part, so maybe that's not a good thing to leave for last. I don't know, whatever. I'm all the way over here already. Oh, free frog. Is this a poison? It is a lethally poisonous frog, no less. Okay, thank you, map. I would not have realized that this was walkable if it was not marked on the map. Alright, now this kind of security guy is not allowed inside this compound, right? That's fine. We already learned so many things. Like, this is a huge part of what makes these games good, in my opinion, is the way that, like, your knowledge of the map, you're leveling up your mastery and you're unlocking, like, places where you could hide a thing or whatever. But by a large margin, the most valuable improvement you get is learning the map and learning the positions of things and learning the weird little clockwork functions of the world. Let's see here. It's supposed to be... I should be right on top of it. I don't actually see it, though. I mean, I see lots of spooky pirate stuff. There's no two ways about that. Do I have to... Do I have to do something here? It's probably in the bottle, right? Maybe I have to shoot the bottle? Well, I wish I'd brought a silenced weapon. I'm gonna go drop this guard. I suppose I could have just had Napoleon sing for him.
Oh, this is just...
Imperfect. He stopped right outside the bushes. I suppose also I could have just grabbed him from the position that I was crouching behind that box in, because we would have pulled him over behind the box, right? That would have made things real easy to cover up. Alright, we're gonna just try some stuff. I think it's in the little bottle. And it does not seem to me that we have the option to pick up the bottle, but I'm going to shoot this bottle. I'm going to throw a frog at this bottle. Aha! What'd I tell you? I have engaged with media before. I know what's up. Alright, we got to get back out of here. I suppose I can probably just walk out, though. Yeah, these guards at the gate are remarkably uncritical of people running out of the thing in a real hurry after gunshots went off. That's fine, I get it. I've never done a job where I was paid enough to care about, you know, if I think there might be gunfire involved, I'm just going to pretend I don't know what's happening. Alright, so how do we want to deal with this captain situation? He spends a lot of time in places where he is visible to people. It doesn't actually say that we have to retrieve a treasure. Could potentially be the case we could just drop him, grab the thing, and then run for the exit. Is this a, I can't jump over. I was kind of wondering if it's a thing I could hang from.
Hello, sir.
Well, you know what, though? He comes over here and drinks from this cup. Maybe we could poison him? If I could become a bartender, we could just pretend we're refreshing his drink, right? When he walks away, let's see if that's an interactable glass. I'm sure it is. Right? Why would it not be?
Well, what do you know? My.
Yeah, no getting me this time, guys. I know you're behind this.
Yeah, okay. So right now, I only have lethal poison, which is probably not the way I want to do this. I'm sure I'm not allowed to be back here. Whatever, I'll get allowed to be back here. Actually, yeah, I'm just doing security. I'm just doing normal, important security work. Y'all got any rat poison? No. Shoot. Okay, well, we know where there are emetic poison flowers, at least. Yeah, what the hell. We'll run back over there. We'll let this guy... You know what? I could just... I don't feel great about it, but we're just going to poison him to death. We're just going to frog poison him all the way to being dead. Oh. Hey, that's handy. That's a good thing to know about. So, what is going to be the right way to do this? Because the core problem here is that, obviously, these people are looking at each other, which I do not have time for. What do I have in my inventory? Okay. Why don't we retrieve Napoleon? We'll throw Napoleon over there.
Huh?
Nobody saw that. It was incredibly stealthy.
Okay, that's pretty strange. You know, it's not appropriate to throw things.
Seriously, what the hell are you doing?
That didn't work. I was hoping he was going to be so distracted by Napoleon Bonaparte's sweet, sweet song that he would just not see me knock out his compatriot, and then I was going to knock him out before he could turn back around. Well, you know, elements of this plan may not have gone perfectly, but also, nothing ventured, nothing gained, right? So, yeah. I wonder where that guy's going to run to throw up. Oh, he's not going to run anywhere to throw up. He's going to drop dead. Which will at least make the map easy to retrieve. Oh, we got to watch the actual bartender. Definitely knows that I am not a bartender. But also, I'm probably allowed to just mess with this drink, yeah. Shoot, I need that guy to not be looking at me. Nope, I'm not being weird. Everything that's happening here is really normal, actually. Okay, you know what? This guy's being difficult. I got a plan. Oh, hey, the lights all just went out. That's weird. What a weird thing to have happened. Boy, he is not fast on the uptake.
God, I am sick and tired of this DIY crap. Contact.
By which he means that sometimes he has to flip a switch himself? Alright, let's definitely get this away from the doorway. Okay.
Funny.
Let me just freshen this up real quick by putting an entire frog into it. That guy's so drunk there's no way he'll notice. And then I'm just gonna blend in. I'm gonna serve these tiki drinks while we wait. Good work, 47.
Hello. Why don't you give this a try?
She is not interested.
Thank you.
Sure thing.
Never mind, she's really interested. I just poured two of the same bottle into that. Whatever, it's fine.
Oh my... What a...
Alright, I'm gonna stop serving. It's the stuff's about to pop off. Although it's clear that there is a challenge for serving drinks. And if we're talking about unlocks, obviously it's important for us to complete challenges. Because XP. Alright, let this be a lesson. This right here is a public service announcement from your old pal, SB. Don't drink frogs. Pretty simple. Feels like a thing I shouldn't have to tell anyone, but then again, we just saw a man die from it, so... Also, everybody, remarkably chill. Nobody really reacted to that thing that happened at all. Nope, there it is. I can hear the reactions now. Yeah, people were mostly like 100% cool with that guy just collapsing. I should have changed back into my guard outfit. Yeah, that would have been smart. Okay, well, whatever. Too late now. Sure, I could turn around and walk back there, but what am I, made of legs? You have to imagine they're gonna be looking at the waiters on this one. So maybe this is not a great outfit to be in anymore. Okay, so it's like right around here. Am I gonna need a shovel for this? I do not have a shovel. Also, this is trespassing. Oh, that guy's looking right at me. Everything's fine. Just keep moving. That's a target. Just keep moving. So... that sure is it. Oh. Nice of them to provide a shovel.
Okay, run time. 45 miles there.
Wow.
Get to it, Steven.
With a single pull, huh?
Steady.
What manner of treasure are we talking about here? Why, it's the Buccaneer. And truly, a greater treasure there has never been. I mean, honestly, it's still not as good as the Golden Devil outfit. Alright, well, obviously we're keeping this shovel. How does one leave this map? There's an exit not too far over there. Is that helicopter? Probably, right? Got a regular Dan Reichert over here. I mean... how am I to get over there? I don't really want to drop this dude if I don't have to. But I also am concerned that I may have to. That's a situation as well. This whole thing's not great. Man. If only I had a jet ski. 47's classic catchphrase. If only I had a jet ski. Alright, definitely not allowed to be here. Just being very sneaky. So if you get caught by a camera doing a thing you aren't supposed to be doing, it does call people over immediately to punish you for doing things you aren't supposed to be doing. Alright, I think I'm allowed to be here. Yeah. Just, nope, not here though. I don't know what this building is. This is like the staff area behind... okay. Yeah, we'll just go out this way. There's probably a challenge for each different method of exiting the map. So it's a good idea for us to fan out and do all of the exits once. Again, just in order to get our challenges down a little bit faster. In order to get our mastery levels up a little bit faster. Okay, we got a viable-ish path here. I do not know that I am going to be able to, I'm going to be able to find that frog every time, though. It's me, the Trapsmith, on account of the frogging I did. Kill 8 targets with your trusted saber. And when it's, sorry, when it says targets, does it just mean anyone? It didn't give us a list of targets, so I assume it just means humans anywhere. Well, I mean, we can do that. That seems doable. I don't have a saber. They'll provide a saber, right? Okay, this time we started as we've earned pirate time. Okay, and the sword is one of those things where we are, ooh. Hey, you remember what I was just saying? I think we've got our exit here. Install remote ooh, okay. Opportunities. I see them. So we were not given an explicit list of targets, but we have, yeah, everybody on the private island has been marked as a target, basically. Okay. Works for me. It begins. Just pull you over here. Now, I think it is worth noting that I was not told that I couldn't change outfits.
Faster.
I was told that all the targets must be killed with the cool sword. But
Ah, crap.
For Christ's sake.
can't. I got stuck on a tree. Alright, well, our friend here has outpaced his security guards pretty considerably. Yeah, there's some very nearly invisible driftwood over here. I'll take that. I have a lot of guns now. I don't really need all these guns. Not when I have a big sword. Where's my big sword? Big sword. Yeah, there we go. You are not on the target list. I do not gain anything at all from killing you. That said, I might still knock you out. No, that's probably not necessary. Alright, well, I mean, they're going right to the secluded area.
Don't hit.
What does silent even mean anymore?
No, stop that! Have you lost it?
Sorry, lady. Listen, I don't feel great about it. But you should have been less observant. This is what I was saying earlier about not being paid enough to care. This is what happens to people who care. I almost, one time, I almost got jumped. Like, a person almost jumped the counter over some, like, late video return fees, and at that moment, I had it all flash in front of my eyes very, very clearly how I was not being paid enough to care about this. I don't need guns. Who uses guns? So, there's still 4 targets left on the island. 2 of them are standing near each other over there. So I don't think I have to worry about them too much. I think we can just drop these 2. That guy was not very quiet. Yep, I actually was not able to even hit him while we were behind him. Despite the fact that it seems like that would be very easy to do. Again, sometimes when targets are in animations, game's just like weirdly finicky about interacting with them. This one we can keep. Alright, so far, it's a pirate's life for me. Now for this part, we might want to do something... I don't have a throwable or anything. Well, I mean, I certainly don't want to throw my sword.
Huh?
Here, we'll do a little bit of sprinting in the bushes. Make enough noise to draw one of them away a little bit.
Command, I think I heard something. Stand by. Command, scratch that. The acoustics are bad in here.
Oh, is he not even going to do it? I mean, you gotta give him this. He's smart. Where's that camera anyway? It's up in a tree, right? Oh no, it's right here. I need like an object. I need any throwable object to cause a problem here. Yes, wrench. Wrench will do nicely.
Say what?
Boy, that guy knows exactly where that came from. Don't you think you should check it out? And you can just call this guy Mr. Numbers, because he can't hear his wrench. Right? Is that... I might have the names backwards. That joke might not work. Never mind. Has any of my jokes ever worked? Okay, so that part's easy. Turns out video games are easy. Still, oh, this is still bad. I definitely got caught on camera there. Whatever. Once we're off this island, we're cool to just leave, actually. I don't know why. I was thinking, oh, we're still going to have to put the map together, because, like, obviously... Oh, well, that's no good. Oh, right, my trusty saber is a, this outfit is allowed in this place, but my saber is a not allowed item everywhere.
Oh, Jesus.
Let's see, I can vault over this. There we go.
Oh, Christ.
Like I was saying, in theory, we'll get our mastery levels faster if I use all the different exits, but also, I'm real concerned we're going to get shot to death, so let's just go now. You know what's worth a lot of mastery XP is completing the escalation. We got nothing, no challenges on this run, though. That's true. I am just like the Grim Reaper, who is well known for running around in a pirate outfit, killing people at whim with a saber. Eliminate Earl White with a cab. Okay. That's going to be a problem. I don't know this map well enough to know how to do that. Alright, this time, as loath as I am to do it, we may have to abandon the saber after we get our saber kills, because we got to figure out where the hell there's a cannon. I mean, the location of our targets will give us some solid hints on that one. Are we just in the same spot? We are in the same spot with the same very dramatic, like, almost Citizen Kane-like initial shot. Well, there's a cannon. There's a cannon right there. Maybe that's the cannon. Seems like it could be. Give me the gun. Give me the gun. Yeah, there we go. Just wanted to get this out of the way here. So there is a cannonball right here. Unfortunately, we're going to have to find some gunpowder. Cannons in Hitman have to be loaded with a gunpowder object, and then a cannonball object is placed into them. That makes a very satisfying noise. Can you... Here we go. Did he drop another cannonball? Or did I fail to pick... No, he did drop another cannonball. Okay. So I wonder... Oh, those are gunpowder bags right there. That is an infinite number of gunpowder bags. Okay, I see. I see. They're going to give us a lot of shots at this. This is interesting. Wow, it's getting real ominous out here. Is that guy one of our cannonball targets? No, Ashley Montague's all the way... Okay, whatever. We'll worry about this later. Let's finish killing people with swords first. You know what I always say? Sword murders now, cannonballs later. Alright, so once again, we're in this position where these guys are going up here. This time I'm going to wait for them to get a little more secluded. We're still going to end up having to kill an unrelated person, I think. Sorry. Ooh. Hell of a throw. Hell of a throw. And yep. Cannonballs galore. Shit just got real. Whenever you see a man in a pirate outfit killing people with a rusty saber, the first thing you should think is, this is definitely real. No part of this seems like it might be a hallucination or a bad dream caused by eating too much pizza too late in the night. See, this lady's on my shit list now.
Come in, command. I think we're about to go from the frying pan into the frickin' fire.
Guy's got strong instincts. on, step into the bushes. You fool! Very dramatic. No, don't grab him so he doesn't fall forward. 47, come on. Sometimes I feel like I'm the only one who's done this before. You know, it's that last episode has really shaken my faith. If you can't trust Napoleon Bonaparte, who can you trust? How many we got left? 2? This is just the 2 who are standing kind of together over here. Well, I'll grab the wrench, although we certainly don't need it this time. Is that, yes, that is a coconut. Well, I'm probably not picking up all of the, shoot, stupid trees. I'm probably not picking up all of the cannonballs that are dropping, huh? It's alright. If we end up needing more than 4, we'll figure it out afterward.
What was that?
Don't look at me.
Man, some idiot is throwing stuff around. I'll handle it.
Huh. I wonder why the far guy went for it this time. Ah, oh, damn it. That's not how that's supposed to go. And indeed, each one of them carried a cannonball. Alright, well, unfortunately, somebody will definitely have heard all of that gunfire. Just drag them back in here. Oh yeah, don't leave your wrench. Let's just hide all of the evidence. My hope is that if anybody does come over here to check, they simply won't walk into the bushes. Alright, back to the cannon. It does seem like it's getting more and more dramatic by the moment, huh? Okay, so first you put in the gunpowder, then you put in the cannonball, then you unfortunately cannot turn the cannon. So you just gotta hope that people are gonna walk in front of it naturally? I'm gonna shoot the jet ski, man. Don't you dare, that's my escape jet ski. How do I get this guy to go in front of the thing? I mean, I guess we could make it a... Oh, he's gonna drive off with my jet ski. Oh, he's gonna regret this. Do it, turn right, you know you want to. Alright. What do you think? I forgot that I had to do this. So if he's not going to come over here... Maybe there's more than one cannon? There must be more than one cannon, right? Yeah, in fact, this one doesn't seem to be pointed at... Oh, as the instant that I walk away, somebody runs in front of it. That guy's not even one of the targets. I just want to... Did not work. Did not work, but was a lot of fun. Okay, well, we're just gonna go ahead and load this thing back up. I mean, we may as well put gunpowder in there, right? Like, cannonball. Our cannonball supply is limited. Our gunpowder supply is effectively not. That's just driftwood. So, like, if there were more cannonballs laying around that I had not picked up, they'd be over here, right? Yep. Also, a gun that I forgot to dispose of. One of them rolled all the way out here. Okay. So... I mean, it's pretty much gotta be the case then. This is weird. That's a weird thing out there, right? It feels like I should be able to interact with that. Oh, also, a starfish, for some reason. Because we cannot turn the cannon, there must be more cannons, because it doesn't seem like this guy over here is ever going to go in front of one. Unless maybe there's some way that we have to engineer a situation to make him do a thing? Huh. Okay, free kettlebell, just jam that. You know how expensive these things are? Not buying my own kettlebells, but I'm made of money. So we have to somehow get that guy over to here. I mean, maybe I can do noise distractions. Maybe I can throw a kettlebell. I suppose I could knock his ass out and drag him over in front of it, but that doesn't seem like probably the intended way. Well, hold on a second. Let's go look at the other dude. Because the other guy's supposed to be over here, right? Oh no, the other guy... Okay, the other guy is the other... Yeah, he is the other water... the other... I've already forgotten what the name of those things are. He's the other dude. We do, in fact, want to shoot that dude. Got him. That's pretty fun. That's a pretty fun way to do that. And that's our first apparent accident kill of the map, so that's a challenge. That's worth a little something. But this guy... Does he ever actually... No. Maybe there is a way to turn this cannon? You can't turn the cannon on the other maps. But there almost must be, right? I definitely can't move it with the turning keys while I'm in this mode. Yeah. I think the two controls you're seeing there are, in fact, the only controls. What do I have to... I do have to kill you with the cannon, so how do I do it? Like I said, I wouldn't be, like, totally shocked to find there was another cannon that we were supposed to be doing this with, but I sure don't see one. Oh! Or I do, in fact, see one, and it's right here. This one is definitely looking more in the correct direction. Does this work? Maybe. Yes? Yes. Well, I'll tell you what, I'm definitely not using that jet ski as an escape now. Alright, so let's see. Okay, there's one over there that we don't have the keys for. That's the boat one we just used. Okay, there is one over in that direction. Oh, ran into a cannon, face first, full speed. Yeah, there's one over there that we haven't used. Rack up a couple thousand more XP from that. I like the dynamic weather on this stage. I wonder if there's anything actually, like, linked to it. Like, if certain things only happen in certain weather conditions. Maybe the people start behaving differently. Oh, right, my saber. Well... I do want to keep my saber. Just basically out of orderliness. Oh, no. The security camera just caught me running around with a big saber. What is this over here? What is this that we do not have a key for? It's... scuba gear? What do I need to... I need to be dressed as a snorkel instructor in order to use that one. Okay. That's fun. We'll do that at some point. I'm keeping the saber. Ah. This lady's trying to run away from the situation, but she's running away from it directly into me because she's accidentally the world's greatest detective. In a way that's really not good for her. Alright. Everybody sees me. Everybody sees me. Be sneaky. Not being sneaky. I'm not doing a good job of sneaky. Can I just jump down? Yeah. Let's do that, and then run up here. Okay, easy. This is easy. I'm gonna make it. I'm not even gonna get shot to death. Uh-oh. That guy might be a problem. Starfish. Lethal starfish. Sorry, sir. I need this boat. I guess 47 just throws the starfish really hard. I mean, listen, I've never handled a starfish. Maybe they're sharper than I would expect. That's got to be worth a couple of, yeah, that's a couple of challenges there. We did not, in fact, get a new exit challenge. I guess that's just like escape with a boat is probably Well, that's a shame. But we did unlock an extremely good outfit, and it still should be enough to get us to Mastery 5. Yeah, totally. It is I, the Grim Reaper. The Grimmest Reaper, perhaps. And also we can have some stuff. We earned a tripwire mine and our emetic gas thing. So the tripwire mine is from... yeah, just doing escalations in general. So this is track 2. It looks like it's just escalations from game 2 maps. 24. That's a lot of... okay. Well, that's interesting. An emetic grenade for completing 12 escalations across all of the game 2 maps. That is another thing that might be worthwhile. We definitely have micro remote explosives already. We already have a tranquilizer gun. Yeah, a lot of this stuff is not necessarily particularly meaningful. That's piercing, and I don't know what that icon is. It's a real fancy gun, though. So yeah, there's a lot of rewards left to earn, a lot of things. It turns out, even with all of our previous progress, there's still a lot of things to unlock. I don't think we're gonna start a new thing here. We're not going to start a new run of a map 40 minutes into the episode. I'm just going to call it there. Thank you all so much for watching. When you come back next time, tomorrow, we might go back to that map one more time to try to run out a couple more challenges and see if we can't get to Mastery Level 10. But honestly, we got the thing that I was most interested in. I think being able to induce the need to vomit in a person at a distance without necessarily having to poison their food in front of everybody seems like a real useful thing, right? Yeah, I probably do want that dart gun. Alright, when you come back next time tomorrow, we'll be trying to earn that dart gun, because I can conceive of all kinds of terrible uses for it. And we'll see you then.